going to play the Euro Challenge soon. You're leaving on Tuesday. How are you preparing for the Euro Cup games?
Well, first of all, we got to take care of Sisu tomorrow. We're going to Copenhagen tomorrow on a Sunday, and then we're actually going to start preparing for Leiden on Sunday on the way back from Sisu on that bus ride. We have that 4 hours from Copenhagen to Aarhus. We're gonna go through a little bit. I'm gonna put the Leiden game on already in the bus, and then Monday we're gonna go through the personnel, and Tuesday we're gonna go through the game plan, like the team stuff that they do. So by Wednesday, I hope we have a really good picture against who we're playing.
You were down there scouting. How much video and how much material do you got about the other teams?
Well, I saw one game when I was down there. I saw them play against Rotterdam, and then I have a video of another game that they played. So I have a pretty good picture. I've seen 2 games. That's basically everything. Like as much as I've seen the Danish teams before we play them. So I can't complain about that. That I can make excuses, but I don't want to.
How do you think you stand against the other teams? The bigger teams with bigger budgets.
Well, Cholet just beat a EuroLeague team, Strasbourg, away from home, so that's going to be a big challenge, obviously. But those are the games that we just got to enjoy the atmosphere and let's just see how well we can do. But I think when we go to Leiden, we actually have a good chance to win the first game over there, and then of course every home game we have a chance. I feel so. I'm hoping for at least 2 wins out of 6.
You said you know some kind same of the Euro Cup teams about the Danish teams. Can you tell us a little bit about all the teams you're in group stage with?
Well, Cholet, of course, they don't have weaknesses. That's a really big team, a really big budget, and really good players. So I mean that they're obviously the clear favorite in the group. Leiden, they have 6-7 good players, but the team runs through the point guard, Robert Holcomb, and then they have the big guy, Josh Dwinker, who's half Australian, half Dutch, and those 2 really run the team. Everybody else kind of follows their lead. So that high pick and roll, especially with those 2 guys, is something that we really got to focus on. Then Kataja, the Finnish team, I have a pretty good scouting report on them, but they have a new team from last year. They changed a lot of players, and they got all 3 new Americans. And Teemu Rannikko, the 13 years in EuroLeague and Spain and Italy and those countries. Now he's back in Finland. So it's going to be a good challenge for us also. But I mean, I don't have a problem scouting the Finnish team.
No, how is it to get an opponent from Finland?
Well, I would have wished it was closer to Helsinki, because Joensuu is like 6.5 hours drive from Helsinki, so it's not really like the plane ride to Copenhagen is shorter from Helsinki than it is to Joensuu probably. So it's not really a home game, but of course I know the team, I know the arena, and I understand what they're saying, so they can't just talk Finnish and say I'm going back door. I can pick that up.
Yeah, you got an easy win over Aalborg, one of the low rankings teams in the Danish league. How do you make sure your team is prepared and ready to go against a whole nother level?
Well, that's what we've been talking about basically. That we can't like Thursday we didn't play well the first quarter against Aalborg. We didn't play well, and I kind of tried to tell the guys that hey, we're not really in it to beat Aalborg today. That we need to take the next step, because next game is going to be much tougher. So second quarter, I think third quarter we played really well, and then that's when we blew the game open. And if we can beat in 20 minutes, if we can beat Aalborg by 30, I think we have a good chance to play equal at least against these Euro Challenge teams. And I think we found our identity. We know what we're good at. We know what we do. I think we have a good picture of the concept that we have, and that always helps. That you have something that you can kind of a little lean back on.
You almost full court pressured Aalborg all the game. Is that something you're going to take into the Euro Challenge?
Yeah, it is, but maybe we're not going to be as aggressive with it. We're not going to trap like we did with Haywood, because Euro Challenge teams, they have more than one like a real ball handler on the court. But with Aalborg, they only like if it wasn't Haywood, then the other guys are not really comfortable with the ball. So our plan was to take the ball away from Haywood and let's see what the other guys can do, and it worked pretty well. But we're gonna do basically the same thing with Holcomb, especially on Wednesday with the Leiden's point guard. We try to take the ball away from him, make somebody else run the offense, and make him play off the ball because he's not used to it. So we're gonna do the same kind of game plan, but of course adjust it a little bit according to the opponent.
Yeah. How about the rotation? Is that going to be the same, or are you playing starters more minutes in the Danish?
It's really tough to tell at this point. Of course, foul trouble, injuries, you never know what's going to happen. Sometimes it works better with the bench guys. Like you have to just go with the flow, basically. But we've been saying that we have 10 good players, and I think we're going to go at least 10 deep every game. Then it depends on the distribution of the minutes. Is who's having a good game and who's having a bad game. But at least we're going to start out playing 10 guys.